welcome to our special Valentine's edition.
Yeah, welcome to Knowing Who You Are. People, whoever is watching the show today, it's a special Valentine's Day special. And that's why.
Oh dear.
Look at her.
This is a whole new level of viewing life through rose tinted glasses.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm being positive.
but you're looking good. People would talk about it, and definitely they'll let you know how you're looking. So it's as you know, it's a weekly Sunday live stream of Knowing Who You Are, and we are here again at 6:00 as usual. So anyone who's joining here for the first time, every Sunday we do that, and at 6:00 UK time, and in Bangladesh I think it's midnight, and in America 6 hours behind. So yeah, Knowing Who You Are. Do you want to say something about it? What it's all about?
Yeah, sure. So basically, let me take this off. So
Yeah.
a little bit more serious here.
They'll take you seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll actually take me serious.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's best to explain it from my point of view. Knowing who you are, the best thing is to know exactly who you are. And we've got here. Hiya, good to see you. Thank you for your message. So
I'm in the show.
No, we have created a platform which basically makes it possible for people to interact and for us to share solutions to regular problems in life. And the idea is that we bring in people that are expert in doing this and solving situations, and it gives a way to talk about it, really, because in the end of the day, anything can be solved by talking about it, resolving it with people that do know what they're talking about. And since we're not necessarily all knowledgeable in everything, although we try very hard to answer questions, and we study a lot, just because we love doing that, we also are able to connect you with people that possibly do know how to solve your problems. And for that, you can go to the other side of Knowing Who You Are, which is where we have the professional interviews with
That's on YouTube.
Ershad Alamgir on
Yeah.
YouTube, where you can actually read about some awesome life coaches and people from different professions who have overcome all sorts of travails in life. So that's basically, from my point of view, what it is.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, it's started as a community, and we have the YouTube channel, and also the podcast is available to listen to or download from Apple Podcast, Amazon, or Spotify. So you can download from there, you can have a listen, and I have a lot of expert interviews there, but more coming. That was season 1, but season 2, as I said last week, that I'm concentrating more on physical fitness. So a lot more interviews. They're in the pipeline at the moment. That's undergoing, but very soon you'll see them. And in the meantime, we are building this community, interacting more, and we are solving each other's problems and discussing the issues with each other through our personal experiences. I think that's the most valuable thing, because sometimes you can be an armchair philosopher, but until and unless you are there in the field, you wouldn't know. You can say a lot of things, like all this shared or acquired wisdom through books or anyone you're talking to. But the thing is that you have to live through that so you can give some valid answers. So interesting thing is we have Suhana, who had shared many times. She's from America, Houston, Texas. And her experience, so this is what we are talking about. Every time she comes, she shares some valuable experiences, the struggles she had been through, but now how she had overcome, and being very honest about the whole thing, saying that, okay, I haven't come on the other side. I'm still going through the issues, still there, but I'm working on it, and how she talks about it. So this is what we're talking about. And we have Advocate Shaukat Hussain. Good to see you, dear friend. Definitely, Shaukat Bhai, nice to see you as well. I mean, he's a very good singer as well. I think it's my friend. I'm sorry. It's my classmate.
Oh,
so
okay.
I thought, because there's someone else I know as well, and with the same name, and he's from Chittagong.
Okay.
But he's my classmate. Yeah, nice to see you. I think that's Shoykot. So Shoykot is there, and he's in Dhaka, basically, in Bangladesh. So Shoykot, nice to see you. And as you know, I'll put a number on screen very soon, so you can give us a call if you like, and we can take it from there. You can call directly using your WhatsApp. And so for everyone who doesn't know the name, is Ershad and Esther. And
E-N-E.
you can call us now. The number is on the screen. Yeah, that's E-N-E. So, as I was saying, this is a special episode of Valentine's Day.
Yay.
I know we are a little bit earlier. Selena, hi,
Yes, I've got
Ershad,
my
hi.
special Valentine's glasses.
And she had given you a pink heart.
Oh, thank you.
It matches with the glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
And also, Sohana is saying,
Sohana.
love your pink color.
Yeah.
I know. It's very,
I think
very
you should keep it on.
No, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as
I mean-
people take me serious, I'm totally happy.
It's
to keep it.
fine.
It's
I
a
mean,
beautiful pink
it's a
hue.
space age, so you can do that. And Krishna there, hi, look nice. Yes, eh? Krishna is saying looking nice. She's in London as well, one of
Nice.
my colleagues.
He's got very small pink dots on his shirt.
Yeah,
by the
it's
way.
very
We're-
hard
we're-
to
we're
see, but
matched.
yeah. So I tried. I made an effort. I didn't go all pink or any weird glasses. Not weird. It's really good glasses.
Thank you. Thank you.
Though sing a Valentine song.
Yeah.
Ooh, straight away.
Yeah, okay, right in there.
I don't know.
what
Which
would be a
song?
Valentine's song?
I don't know. Probably I'll sing something Bengali, probably in Bengali.
That'd be nice.
But yeah, suggest some songs. I'll try to do if I know the song. Yeah. Now, definitely for Shoikot. So for the first time, my friend is tuning in, and definitely I'll have to keep his request. And he's from Dhaka. Very, very interesting person, very jolly and very fun-loving.
Nice.
So I still remember our time together. We started law together. So all these people who are joining in now, nice to see you. And so Valentine's Day special. And definitely, as Shoikot is saying, sing a song. But in the meantime, what messages does everyone have? I mean, is there anything that you'd like to share with someone special, or someone around you, or someone who's not with you? And it could be anyone. It could be your mom and dad. It could be your brothers and sisters. It could be a partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, anyone. And Selena, straight away, yes.
No,
Yeah.
we've got here, carry me like a fire in your heart from your friend.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the other one, apparently, Selena's
Carry
saying,
me
apparently
like
the heart
a
shape came
fire
about of women
in
bending
your
over,
heart.
referring to the, okay, this is, I don't know if this can be sent live.
She, we said apparently the heart shape came about woman bending over, referring to the butt.
You know what? I like the idea that the heart is the most important organ in the body, and as long as it pumps life.
This
into
factoid is from Big Bang Theory. So I'm not sure if I can take it
Selena.
seriously. No, it's fine. It's fine. So Selena, I mean, I should share not with everyone basically. So I received quite a lot of gifts from Esther, but this one I received. I'm not going to show what this is. I'm going to show a little bit later, so people are curious. So I had been given a checkbook. So it'd be really funny. I'm looking forward to using this checkbook because it's a blank checkbook, and that's what it says. Treats and
Little book of
compliments
treats.
for the one I love. Little book of. So 48. So
I've committed myself to 48 checks.
and when she gave it to me, and when I opened it, she was like, "Okay, you can ask for anything. You just write these blank checks, and I'll do it for you." So there are a lot
That's
of
trust, right? That is trust.
yeah, and so
But it's really good though. See, some of them are just quotes where I'm supposed to give you a compliment
okay.
or a movie night in.
So
or-
there are a lot of nice things there. How does it? Can you explain it to?
Okay, so basically, so you've got this little book. Please note the matching pink nails.
Oh God.
And it says here 48 tokens you can use with me, compliments I can give to you. So, for example, the first one is a date night of your dreams, and then he's supposed to write when and where, and then I'm supposed to make that happen. And
Sounds
this
good
is,
to me.
This is a check for a compliment. I'm here for you always, whatever you need. I mean, that's done now. We can write that off.
Okay.
So it says here, a takeaway of your choice. Thai, pizza, Chinese, fish and chips,
Show it
Indian,
there.
other. And then you have to write there when. Anyway,
Okay.
so it's got
So
lots of
it's
different
48 pages,
exciting
compliments. So you got the idea.
commitments.
But what I loved, it's a very interesting one. You might be thinking what this is. A padlock. The idea came from in London at Rich Mix when we went for my show the other day.
Yeah.
But when you come out of Shoreditch High Street, outside the station, there's a place where there are a lot of padlocks.
Well, I had actually seen it as a child in Paris. And I remember thinking this was really nice. And then I saw it again as a teenager in Ireland. And then I hadn't seen one for 25 years. Then I saw it in a movie also. And then when we saw it in Shoreditch just a few weeks back, I was like, you know what? We're going to do that every Valentine's Day. We're going
So
to
I should, I mean,
somewhere.
probably I should have added that picture. It was last minute because that's when I was given, probably half an hour before the show. So what it does basically, you use this padlock and hang it there and lock it and then throw the key away. So
In
what
the
does it
water.
mean? In the
So
water.
basically, you take the keys.
I'm not going to
There's
show
keys
it
here.
now. I'm going to show it.
And then you basically, you lock it. And then the idea is you take the keys and you throw it in the most nearby water or in the sea or
Nearby,
in the
so you
river.
can find it again if
So
you need
wherever. No. And the idea is that your love is connected forever, and no one can undo it. So it stays here like. If you can close it, see, so it's closed, and then it basically. That's it.
Okay. So, but the interesting part is not only a padlock. She had done this, which says ENE. So it was printed from where she bought it. But then she wanted more. And I was like, okay, that was an interesting print job because she tried to do it herself. Later on, when it came, she thought, okay, this place is
This
empty.
is like
So,
Esther
yeah.
Sonneveld engraving.
So it says ENE forever. So, Ershad and Esther. So really nice. Thank you. It's very sweet. So I had to share to give you some ideas in terms of like a gift. It's more like a token. It doesn't have to be something, because I have seen, and many people have this idea about gifts. It can be anything. It's a token. It almost doesn't have to be, and always doesn't have to be something materialistic. It doesn't have to be something that you can use, because something that you can use, you can end up, wearing it off, and then at some point it's done, it's lost, it's gone. But things like this, it can stay forever, even though my tokens would be used pretty soon, in 48 days probably, just like that. So yeah. Okay. So all the year round I can have books of, so it'll be 1 month, 18 days, 1 month, 18 days.
Yeah.
Every 1 month, 18 days, I'll order another book. So Selena said, in the meantime, as an adolescent, I thought Valentine's Day was just a capitalist scheme, but still celebrate a little. Of course, love should be celebrated every day, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, etc.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the question is, do you actually know how Valentine's Day came about? And why it's being celebrated?
I know, and it's not literally how we do it now.
No,
it has a different history altogether.
It was a protector of lovers, people that wanted to be in relationships but couldn't. And it was actually he was a priest of something, Saint Valentine.
Saint Valentine.
And he basically was the one who would pass messages.
I'm
to
sure
people.
Selena's gonna explain very soon on the comment. I'm looking forward to it.
And he basically his sole duty or his purpose was to keep people united when soldiers went out for war and they were not allowed to be distracted by the people that they loved, and he would pass messages on, and that's why you have "Will you be my Valentine?" because it would normally come anonymous, and he would even write it to some of the women, with the guys not knowing, thinking that the women, it would keep their hearts warm, it would keep them happy, and vice versa to the soldiers. So they would actually get a lovely message, and I think from that degree, it's nice because you're reaffirming what you already have.
So we are kind of keeping the tradition. So it's a nice start. I just shared some ideas with you. So what I was going to, because Selena said it was more of a capitalist scheme. That's what she thought. But in the same vein, she added that, of course, love should be celebrated every day, like Mother's Day. Yeah.
Exactly.
But problem is that, having said that, how many times do we do that? Because this is something, I was reading a book. It's called Stolen Focus, Johann Hari. So you should read that. I mean, we have decided that every week we'll share some excerpts from a book that we have read or we are reading. So today we're going to share some excerpts from another book. But that book I'll share very soon as well. So on that one, attention and how we are distracted with our lives at the moment, and how the stress we have all around. And it's not only the social media or the digital distractions we have. It's not about that. It's more about the fast-paced life and how we are just investing our time and our mind and our thoughts in every way possible, but most of the time failing to invest in the right places. So when we say that it should be celebrated every day, I don't know how many people are doing it, and this is why we have so many problems in relationships. And the other day when I was performing at Rich Mix, they're one of our my colleague poet as well, I'd say, and from the same group, Jessica, she had written a poetry where she was talking about how your partner is around you, but still you are so worried about what message is there. And even found during people's intimate moments, people still check their messages sometimes, or their phones basically. And it's been found as an interesting thing that we touch our phone, tapping, touching, swiping every day. It's been found by Inc. magazine that is 2,617 times a day. So we do it
By a single person.
by a single person. Throughout the day, it could be touching, tapping, swiping in many ways. So it's done 2,617 times. It could be more than that, but on average, that's the exact data. And Sarah says, "Hi guys, oh my God, Esther, you are looking so stunning. I love your hair up like that."
Thank
Yeah,
you.
girl
Thank
talk.
you.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's the idea. So you should show Sarah. I think she hasn't seen
Oh,
that.
yes, Sarah.
Sarah,
Oh,
there's a
she's been there
surprise
si-
for
she-
you.
She's been there since the beginning. though.
Okay,
She'll look
okay. But just in case.
Check out the Valentines.
Yeah. Do you like that too, Sarah? Yeah. Okay.
It's just extremely pink when I'm looking at things.
So let's find out about your plans. Definitely, as I'm saying, Valentine's Day, it doesn't have to be with your partner only. And definitely, if you're celebrating, yeah, that person is special in your life, so definitely be celebrating with your partner. But on top of that, what other plans do you have? What are you doing? I love it. Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah. So we would like to know, and Sarah, definitely, she is a loving mom and a loving partner and also a homemaker. So we know that when Sarah cooks, we can hear that on the other side of the screen as well.
No, she's saying we're actually making cards together with the girls right now.
See?
They're making Valentine's Day cards.
You should call us,
That's
and
so
we should speak to the
cool.
girls today.
I love that.
That'd be great,
That's a
and we
great
should
idea.
wish them as well.
Yeah.
So the Valentine's night, well, Valentine's is tomorrow. We have plans, definitely, like everyone else. We'd like to talk about that, but in the meantime, just because, as I said, that you can celebrate it with anyone you like, and Syra is already making cards with her daughter. It doesn't have to be, or there are people you might think, oh my God, I don't have a partner with me at the moment, or I'm single at the moment, so what am I going to do? And you feel bad. And I've seen some pictures, some memes where I've seen that there's a guy sitting behind, there's a couple at the front, and the guy is literally taking his shoe off and throwing at them and saying, "This is me on Valentine's Day." So this is probably, some people would find it funny, but it's really sad in a sense that you can't share in someone else's joy. So it's you today. That couple could be you next year or next month or a few months down the line. Then would you like that someone is throwing shoes at you? So I don't know where these ideas come from, but people think that, okay, the same people get converted very easily. They're saying, oh, I hate love, I don't believe in love, and all those things. And then when you are on the other side of the fence, and straight away the whole idea changes. So normally, what's your tradition of Valentine's Day?
I like to, well, I mean, as you've now learned, to be honest, it's changed a lot since I'm with you, but I like the idea of making something personal or giving something that has actual meaning. And I think for me, the most important thing is in the message that you send with it.
Yeah.
You know, and it doesn't have to be like, you gave me a wonderful, just by the way, I came home the other day and I was in the dining room just sort of doing my thing, and then I looked up and on the dining room table, I couldn't believe it. There's this beautiful pink gift with like gold dots on it, and it had this wonderful handbag that he bought for me. And it had pink champagne with champagne glasses, because he knows me really well. That actually means more to me than if you had, like bought like a car or this or that or something. Oh, we got a picture from Syra here. Hey, look at that. This is nice. They're
we
making
can show it on camera probably. Yeah.
Oh, we can just turn up the lights a little bit on this. This is really lovely.
So.
Okay, so here we have, this is Syra. Syra, she's making Valentine's card with the girls. That's really nice.
I would have put it on the screen so you could see better,
so
but
well done.
I will have to go through some processes.
Yeah.
So
Lovely.
at the moment,
Thank you for
it's
sharing.
lovely. Thanks for
Wonderful
sharing, Sarah.
Yeah.
So what you were saying, yeah.
So I think it's the personal message, and I think there is an element that Selena is talking about that is also correct. Like it can be incredibly commercialized, where I've seen the pressure. Like I used to work, quite a few years ago with half the girls were American, and they had they're very different viewpoint on Valentine's Day, but it was like, if the husband didn't show up with a huge big thing of flowers, chocolates, and diamonds and whatever else, then they were not considered. Then they don't love them. I mean, how much rubbish is that? And it became like a competition, like who's got better roses, who's got better this. And I remember thinking that, I got a car that year and I was perfectly happy with that. And it was just, that's all I had. And I just said, well, everything is at home. Like to the point where I felt I had to be dishonest about the fact that, I hadn't gotten
It's a very capitalistic idea. That's where the problem
pressure,
is. The pressure, yeah. And especially societies where it's more capitalistic, definitely they have that kind of tendencies. I have seen, and unfortunately I see that sometimes in Bangladesh, I'm sure in social media we'll see a lot of interesting pictures tomorrow being posted. But I see that even in many times I heard stories and I've seen it in Bangladesh, okay, when couples are together, the things they have to do, it's like the tradition is you have to go out and you have to eat in a restaurant.
Yeah.
You can't do anything else. Like you even if you like visiting a place, say for example, every time you talk about, okay, when I'll go to Holland, you'll show me places where you grew up, and those mean something to you, so it should mean something to me as well. I should value it.
Yeah.
But there are times when people can be more about, okay, I don't care about these things. I mean, take me to a restaurant, take me to a fast food place or wherever.
Yeah.
So, and also in terms of gifts,
Yeah.
that can go, and that's why the whole business is around that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's a token, as I'm saying. There are cards and other things as well, but these are the most interesting ones and we can share with you and relate. So this padlock, the idea is to lock it and we'll throw the keys away. So, and it's in the Thames and it's Yeni. So this is an interesting idea and I like that. That means a lot to me more than anything else. So these are the ideas and there's no pressure, I feel. So if for girls as well, especially, we have a lot of girls already. So what's your expectation? Let's share.
Yeah. So meanwhile, I want to show we have some really lovely cards.
That's the first one?
This is the first one which you saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here we go. And then there's another one here. And it shows the inside and it says, Happy Valentine's, thank you, mommy. Yay, love you.
Mm-hmm. Fuzzy heart.
Yeah, lovely little hearts with it. And then Happy Valentine's Day, Mama. Again, this one too, which is really, really pretty. So well done, girls. You're doing great. And you're very lucky because you have a lovely mummy. And yeah.
And Syra is too.
Yes.
For the lovely daughters.
Yeah, Syra is amazing. Super
so
creative.
It definitely,
cool.
it's a nature-nurture thing as well. So how you are brought up, that's one of the important things as well. And that definitely has an influence on you in the long run.
Yeah.
So
one thing I definitely grew up, because we grew up at home, we didn't have like this whole Valentine's thing. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't happening. But we always had special family things. And we specifically, we both don't take life for granted as it is. And what I love is like last night he went to an event which was a book reading which I barely made.
A book launch.
Really, really nice book launch of a friend of ours. And I made it just in time, and then we just went to have a Chinese. We could have spent hundreds of pounds in the city of London and dress up, and we were just having our Chinese in a wonderful little place with a family-owned, dinner. And then we sat on the train and we just chuckled about everything that was happening around us. And, it's...
Because we went from different places.
Yeah.
So I was there earlier, then Esther joined me. Then when she joined, and it was almost, the launch was coming to an end, but then they had the after party as well, which we didn't stay for. Yeah. But then we went to a restaurant just to spend some time together.
Yeah.
So
nice.
That's the plan as well tomorrow. So what I was asking in terms of, basically we have a lot of girls today. So what's your expectations in terms of gifts and what makes more sense to you and what do you want? From your Valentine. Oh, there are a lot of
love hearts coming.
Love hearts coming. I don't know who's that. That's very sweet.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
from Selena, because she's saying, I agree with Esther, I prefer meaningful things. Yeah. Look at the dream catcher that you have.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Like, this is something that I gave to him when we first started going out. This is like almost a year and a half ago or something. And this was in his studio because I wanted to keep the bad dreams out so he could keep his creativity. It's a little thing, but it's been hanging there ever since, which is pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. Um, I want that someone sharing in events with me that means to me more than diamonds and
Branded bags.
branded
Actually, it
bags.
doesn't take much to make me happy. No, I mean it's a
No,
good thing.
that's
It's nice, isn't
low
it?
maintenance. That's definitely some men would love that.
Yeah, don't give your guy one of these because that could become really really expensive.
Yeah. Oh my God, what's the funniest one there is? Trip to the beach, a meal out. Okay, you're wonderful. Breakfast in bed.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I do get it a lot every
Yeah.
now and then.
A bubble bath.
A lovely bubble
This
bath.
is funny. It gives
Yeah.
options for the temperature of the water, what drink to go with it, and what you
A
would
massage
like to
by
eat.
me. Oh, I love that. Yeah, my shoulders. Okay, so everyone whoever is tuning in now and listening to us, you have an opportunity to give us a call. I'm just looking. Where's my
So Hannah
number?
says, I want an honest and caring boyfriend. I agree. That would be a good thing. It is a good thing.
Oh,
to
that's
have.
what you want for the Valentine as a Valentine's gift.
Yeah,
That'd be tough.
I have that already.
So first, you need a Valentine, and that Valentine would give you that gift of a loving boyfriend. Woo, that'd be crazy. Oh my God, Suana, that'd be crazy. So you're asking your Valentine, who's already a Valentine, okay, give me a
No,
boyfriend.
You're such a guy.
Oh
You're
my
so
God.
literal. You're so literal.
Suana, prove me wrong. I mean, that's what I asked. What are you expecting from your Valentine? And you said, I want honest and caring boyfriend. That'd be nice. I'm like, okay, asking Esther. Okay, Esther, look, I want a very loving, beautiful, tall, and pink wearing partner.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if you did that, I would just wrap myself up with a big bow and give myself to you.
That's one way. Yeah. So that's a good idea. So that's for Suhana's partner, Suhana's Valentine, Suhana's boyfriend to be. But Suhana,
Yeah,
in the
but look what she's saying. I have one actually. So Hannah.
Oh wow, Suhana.
Good.
Okay, give us a
Good.
call, please. Call. We want to share. I mean, you should do
Not
that.
boyfriend. She's got a man. She has a man that she has her eye on.
Okay,
Exciting.
so the men would. Okay, I get it now.
Exciting. Cool.
So that's kind of sad for the men.
Why?
Because the man is probably expecting, oh, Suhana is my girlfriend. But Suhana is going to say, I want an honest and caring boyfriend from you, my man.
Stop saying that.
Okay, no. Suhana gets the joke. I think Suhana, give us a call. She's getting it. See, I told you. Suhana, you should call us unless you're at work. And I have one
You
actually.
should just start singing. Just start singing.
Yeah.
Okay, start singing.
I should sing. এক হৃদয়হীনার কাছে হৃদয়ের দাম কি আছে? So Suhana is enjoying. So long you enjoy, we are happy to do that. I mean, you know,
exactly.
It's all well-meaning joke. There's some truth in it, but you know.
No, but it's true. Sorry, by the way, what is the names of both of your girls? We want to thank them both for sharing the cards.
We know
Savannah, we get little hearts.
Janna and
Mia?
I have
Maya?
to. No,
No,
I
it says
forgot.
here, I think.
Yeah, I think we should
That's
have
why-
the
that's why
names
I asked.
there.
I wanted to make sure that we have the proper name so we can thank them both.
Oh,
Savannah!
good job.
Hi!
Suhana, revenge time. Oh my God.
Oh, that's too
Hello?
funny.
Hello.
Hi. I'm scared. I thought that Suhana's like, okay, Ershad, what did you say?
Oh, dear.
So?
Good to see you guys. You both look so good.
Thank
Awesome
you.
sweater.
Good to.
Can I have this sweater, please?
Oh.
You love that?
Sure. I'll post it to you.
No, definitely.
Thank you.
So,
So
what-
what was your question,
Uh,
Mr. Ershad?
my question was, are you asking your man to wrap a nice boyfriend for you? What I asked, what do you want for your Valentine?
Ershad can be very simple-minded sometimes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, not my fault.
It's okay. I got your joke.
Thank God.
No, I know she would.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling your leg.
'Cause Suhana is very naughty as well.
Oh, we like that. We like that. Especially for Valentine's.
Yeah.
How have you been? How are you doing?
Oh, great. Yesterday I went to a Valentine's party. I danced like 5 hours straight.
Wow,
And-
good.
Yeah, and had fun. Like 4 or 5 shots
Mm-hmm.
in. Then I was in the dance floor
Oh God,
straight.
did you work today or are you working?
Yeah, I'm at work, and Sunday I work, but it's no patient. Usually one patient probably,
Yeah.
so I just chill out on Sunday.
And also Sohana being a
Work.
pro.
That's funny. Oh, that's awesome.
So
Oh, good for you. I'm so glad to hear.
what's the plan for tomorrow?
Thank
That's
you.
the actual Valentine's Day.
Mm.
Tomorrow I'm going out. That I like. I have a friend. You can tell friend, a little bit more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
friend,
Okay.
and we like each other. Just going out and working together
Hmm.
in a couple of projects. And yeah, I like him because he's a really nice person.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
not a boyfriend yet. It's just
Okay.
we like each other. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
that's
And
good. That's
give him
great.
one of these.
One of the treats and
Yeah, one
compliments,
of the little book
checkbooks
of
that I
treats and
gave.
compliments is on the screen at the moment. Yeah,
What
probably.
is it? What is it? I'm sorry,
It's
I didn't get it.
basically it's a checkbook that I gave Ershad for Valentine's Day, and it
Okay.
has 48 checks in there, and for every check there's like a token that he can use. So, for
Oh
example, it's
wow.
like date night of your dreams, and he literally can decide where we go, when we go. Or there's one that says
Uh-huh.
a bubble bath, and then he can even fill out what the temperature of the water should be, what drink he would like to be served,
Hmm.
breakfast in bed. Like, I've really committed here to 48 tasks.
Oh wow.
I know.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
really
awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
You know? Uh,
Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah,
Okay, good.
nice.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a bit
so
of a lag there.
yeah, some of the pages, if you want to take out like we do in checkbooks, once you say that
Uh-huh.
those are spent already, sorry. So these are relevant for you, so you get these ones.
Oh
Okay.
God.
So,
Well, good.
Sohana,
Nice.
what's happening in your life at the moment? Your projects, or what are the plans? And definitely, I understand.
Okay,
Apart from
I'm
the
going to
life size
Bangladesh.
present. Yeah.
First is I'm going to Bangladesh this May.
Oh.
Sorry, this March.
Oh, wow.
Before that, I have one show's coming up. It's a charity from Pakistan. Junaid Jamshed. He's a singer. He was a
He
Hindi
was.
singer. So
Yeah.
for him, yeah, and for his project, we are bringing. I'm actually hosting Noman Khalid singer shows in Dallas.
Hmm.
And then I'm working with Sunglow Entertainment now, and there's a show fest. They're coming like big actor. Oh my God, it's a huge thing. They're like one after one after I coming from Bangladesh. So I have a lot of work to do, and then I'm thinking to open a business in India,
Hmm.
which I just talked today, and a couple other things. A lot of projects on my
Wow.
hand.
Very good.
Exciting. Very
Busy.
exciting.
Now that's
Yeah.
you're really very active, and this is what we're talking about when we started out, saying that what knowing who you
Yeah.
are, this community, and how people like you make it a success in a sense. The main idea was that we would be a medium or a platform that everyone would
Mhm.
come and share their experiences, their struggles, and how they get through it, and still working on it. So, as you said, that you're on a journey, so definitely
Mhm.
towards a destination where you want to be. So what's important for you, success or happiness?
Happiness,
Yeah.
but it has to be both.
Hmm.
Happiness, success also bring the happiness too. I
Depends. I mean,
mean,
if it's aligned with
it's
your vision, definitely.
fine with them.
Yeah.
But happiness is with me. Like make, if whatever I'm doing it, if I'm happy with it, I don't want to. It depends on the people, but I wanna, because I have so much ideas in my small brain. I wanna, explore more.
No. No, that's really good, and that's the idea. So long you keep on being active, because there are a lot of
Yeah.
researchers that's been found. The moment people get inactive and they find there's no meaning or purpose in their life, that's the moment many people commit suicide, get addicted to different things.
Yeah.
They lose their track. That's one of the important things. The idea of retirement. I mean, I don't get that, which we
The
used to.
purpose.
Yeah.
The
So
purpose is the
you
main thing.
you
Like, what do
always
you
have to
want to
have something.
do in your life?
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, what's the Valentine song you would sing for us?
Okay, Valentine sing. I just sang Valentine Showtime. Okay,
Oh.
I Valentine show on online.
Mm-hmm.
It was all winners,
Mm-hmm.
three eye winners who win. So I did it. I'll share in my profile. I did not, but let me sing one. Did I sing the Ate Jate song?
No, you
No.
haven't.
Okay, that's a love song, so I'll sing this
Oh,
one.
nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. आते जाते हंसते गाते सोचा था मैंने मन में कई बार ओ पहली नजर हल्का सा असर करता है मुझको तुमको बार बार यही सच है शायद मैंने प्यार किया हाँ तुमसे मैंने प्यार किया. Thank you guys.
Wow.
Oh,
I
beautiful.
just called to say I love you. Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
that's a English song. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder, eat your heart out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice song.
Thank
I
you.
think it's from the movie Maine Pyar Kiya.
Many
So
Pierre here, yeah.
yeah,
That's
Selena
a
is
very good
writing,
song.
and you sang really nice. The moment you started, I said, "Oh my God, such a nice voice." So yeah, it's very seductive.
Yes,
Yeah,
beautiful.
very
Beautiful.
good. We're looking forward to your album, basically. So
And one more thing, I'm probably coming to December London,
Hey,
ah,
so I
awesome.
can come to your show.
Oh,
oh
yes,
yeah, oh my God,
absolutely. Oh
yeah,
my
that'd be
God, that'd be
nice.
great.
We should do some kind of live, like okay,
Yeah. We would love
in
that.
December, is it?
Yeah, December,
Okay.
January, December in the winter time because
Mm.
I have to go to Bangladesh again for a drama.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, you're
that
acting.
time, yeah, I'm gonna act in the.
Ooh.
Now I'm going to for 2 weeks, so probably I will get a small scene in the Nato, Eid
Mm.
Oh,
drama,
wow. Yeah.
and then December it'll be more like schedule. যেতে হবে আর কি. I have to
Okay.
schedule on it. So,
Okay, that's great.
It's
Oh my
awesome.
God. What else? Tell me. So modeling,
actually,
singing,
I couldn't
business.
remember.
Travel.
There's a lot else also. Pakistani. The song is still working on it,
Mm.
so it will probably April and May. I'm actually launching my new song in my birthday, May
Ah,
7th.
May 7th.
May
Oh,
7th.
good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw a red carpet party, and I'm gonna launch my song over there
Oh,
with
Ah,
my
that's really
birthday.
nice.
God, it's amazing. That is awesome.
Go, Suhana.
Go, Sohana, exactly.
Really, Suhana, you're doing great. And you are an inspiration for many people who
Yeah.
feel that. And interesting, can you share with us? Because every now and then we get calls and people talk about it, about even not having a partner and how many people find it as a very big struggle in their life. What's your
Mhm.
experience? Because you have been through something like that. If you could give a little bit of background for everyone who's listening, then how you overcame and how you're working on it. What are the struggles and what's the worst, what's the best part? If you could talk
Mhm.
about it a bit.
Sure. I think I used to think like whoever listening. So
Mm.
I was like from childhood, I was like I wanted to get boyfriend or I want to get married. That kind of mentality. So I've been through 2 times divorce, and I went through so bad relationship and
Mm.
abusive. So now I'm single, and I'm glad I'm single. Now totally my mind is changed because when you're single and you don't actually need guys when you start loving yourself, that's the main thing. Like
Mm,
the if whenever you start loving yourself, um and you know what, you will start focusing, you will start thinking about yourself, what you can do. So all the thoughts gonna be surround you, nobody else. So before I used to think, oh, my husband, oh, my boyfriend, what I can do for them, or how can I make them happy. Now beside that, I think how I'm gonna make myself happy, what
Mm.
makes me feel happy. So now I have so many guys after me, like unbelievable. But I
Not
said,
everyone
hey,
can say the same, by the way. Yeah.
That's awesome.
so I tell them like, hey, um, listen, you're gonna be just friends. Let's be friends.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think about anything else.
Yeah.
Just have fun, like as a friend. So I make them. Everyone is my friend
Mm.
list.
Awesome.
Nothing except this guy.
Mm.
Except this guy, he's a little bit more
Mm.
than friend because he's a good person.
No, I
When
mean
it's a
you
person
need to
is really,
know someone. You need to know a person better. If you feel something
yeah.
towards it, to rush into it, that's not the good idea. And especially once bitten, twice shy, and
True.
probably in your case, twice bitten and more shy. So that's important because uh, once you rush into it, and there are times, especially when you feel that you're brokenhearted and on the rebound, whenever the relation happens, going down the line, it doesn't bring you anything good, to be honest, I feel.
I want to suggest one thing.
Yeah.
Like whoever going for a relationship or looking for guys, you know, when you met a guy, what I found out, like when you met a guy or girl, first 60 second, whatever you feel, that's the truth. Like it's
Mm,
actually 100%, 99% right.
Mm.
wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So believe your own intuition or instinct, like what you feel about that person at the first, when you met them. That's what it is actually.
So,
Your heart tells you and your energy, his energy tells you the same, exactly 99% right.
Interesting.
So believe your instincts.
Yeah. Go
so
with your
a
gut.
segue into it would be my question. So, what did you feel for that friend? A little bit more than a friend. So,
Oh, the moment I see him, like we start just for a client base. we were he hired me for the client, and whenever I saw him, it's like really positive vibes. Like such a
mm,
nice person, smiley. His smiles are so nice. Like I feel the vibe. Like he's a really
mm,
good person. It's just my vibe. His vibe was giving me
yeah.
like comfortable. I'm very comfortable with him. I can trust him. It's like so safe relationship. Like I'm safe with him.
Mm.
He
Nice.
will never harm me.
That's really good.
So as a woman, normally what you look for in a man, and because there are a lot of things. If you ask someone, especially in this Tinder culture, we look for a man.
Hmm.
Okay, who has to be like 6'2", and this man has to go to the gym and has to have this proper shape and this job
Okay.
and this house and this car. I mean, we want the whole
Uh,
package. So to
okay.
start with, what do you look
What
for?
what I look for now? He is not that tall.
Mm.
First of all, he's chubby. He's cute. He smile. I go for like the guy has smile,
Yeah.
That's
glasses,
sweet.
Yeah, me too.
uh, glasses, or some, cute smile. And I
Mm.
like little chubby. I don't like too much macho man because those macho men mostly has got. They are probably. I'm not just saying, but it feels like a little gaugy. So I don't like macho men.
Oh my God. Nothing against. I mean, on the show, we'd like to say we have nothing against any particular group of people. So yeah, it's just Suhana's personal opinion.
That's
It's
good.
my personal opinion. Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like too much macho, but yeah.
Mm. No, I mean that's the
Well,
idea. That's where we make the mistake. I mean, if it's like a short-term thing, or probably just to have someone to go to a party for a night or something, that works. I understand. But normally, and if you want a long-term
life
relationship,
partner?
life
Are you
partner,
talking about life partner?
Mm.
life partner, a long-term relationship. I mean, if you're lucky, I'm not saying that people who are like that they don't have. Definitely, they have relationships too, but
Mm-hmm.
to start with those criteria that this person needs to, all those outward appearances, all the external things, if you concentrate more on
Oh,
that,
okay.
then you miss out on the internal part of someone. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
as you said, I mean, quite rightly, and you explain it pretty nicely. Because to start with, you explain, okay, you just went for the smile, and that gave you the vibe, that very positive. That person makes you
Mm-hmm.
makes you feel good about yourself as well, and it's a positive thing to start with. So
Mm-hmm.
that's an internal feeling. The connection started there. From that point, you can explore more definitely, and it makes sense. Such a good message. So Swana, always brilliant.
Thank
I look forward to your
thank
calls because you have so much lovely input and such a positive
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And I feel for every woman and every man as well that people, what we are capable of, through your messages and through the conversation we have with you. Say, for example, I throw any question at you, and you're like, okay, yeah. So, and there's no hesitation. It's self-confidence and self-worth that you exude. I really love that.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
keep it up.
Super
You're doing a
cool.
great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely. And you have a wonderful Valentine's and enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
You guys too. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank
and
you,
thank you for
Sana.
calling.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Lovely caller.
Yeah,
Sohana,
very
always
nice.
an especially lovely voice too.
Yeah, super. And she's a Taurus as well.
Ah.
Something that Syra said, all Taurians are here. It's true, because she's Taurus as well. And she also, meanwhile, said...
You're a Taurus too, right?
I am a Taurus.
Because
yes,
you're a 2nd of
absolutely.
May.
Yeah, that's right.
And Syra?
Syra is also...
It's in May.
Last thing of... I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was very close to
May or
mine,
April,
yeah.
okay.
But she also, in the meantime, said, so it's Jana and Maya. So Jana and Maya, thank you very much for sharing your Valentine's Day cards.
Nice. And Selena said, I don't go for 6 feet. Okay. I prefer
Good.
5'9"
Yeah, okay.
out of 10.
I like 5'10".
Yeah. Okay.
With a nice smile.
Oh, okay.
Sohana is also... Okay, so
Oh,
May
Sohana
7th.
Oh my God. May
Okay.
7th,
Yeah,
May 2nd. And who
and
else?
Syra, when are you?
Yeah. So we have a lot of people watching. So we have the number already on the screen. Sohana's call was perfect. I think that's an icebreaker for anyone
Very
who's
nice.
thinking that, okay, whether we should call or not. Or if it's not, then this is another icebreaker coming your way.
The glasses
So
are going
the
back on.
glasses. So you can call through your WhatsApp if you're not in England.
Yeah.
If you're in England, you can just call us directly.
Syra is 6th
Oh
of
my
May.
God.
Cool.
6th of May. After 6, we have Suhana.
Yeah.
So you started. You opened May.
I'm 2nd of May.
2nd of May, then 6th Syra, then
Syra.
7th Suhana.
Nice.
Amazing.
Very cool.
And
Very
who
cool.
else? Okay, there are some messages. Can you spell
No,
phonetically?
that was me. I just asked if she can spell out the names,
okay.
because I wanted to make sure they get proper
So it's
acknowledgement.
Jannah. So
Jannah.
Jannah
And Maya.
is heaven, basically. It's an Arabic
So
word.
nice.
I think I'm right with that. But Maya, okay, if it's in Bengali, it means more like it has two meaning. One is illusion, which she's not going for, I'm sure, and another means adulation. So Maya, so ador. That's the word we normally
that's
say.
lovely. It's very nice.
So yeah, and people say about someone say, oh, her eyes are so say Maya B. That's the word. So when it's like something that you feel, it makes you, it is soothing. So that's one of the
that's
ways.
lovely.
Care, Suhana.
Nice.
Yeah.
Care, there we go. Beautiful.
Nice.
Heaven-
Thanks for
heaven
helping me
and
out.
heaven and care.
I was trying to find the right word to make it understand.
It's
So
lovely.
how would you say care in Dutch?
I've gone blank.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the hard part. I mean,
Yeah.
suddenly when you look for the right word, but
Yeah,
Suhana
correct
did really well.
translation, yeah.
So, people, as I was saying, the number is there on the screen. So 00447308192908 for WhatsApp. If you're calling or watching from any part of the world, you can call us directly. And we are talking more about Valentine's Day. Sorry, I lost it for a while because I was thinking there are other things we want to talk about as well because...
And we've talked about a lot of things.
Yeah,
as well. It's nice.
because there is an interesting thing we want to start very soon. And as I said that we would start, but today would be the beginning. And I've already started doing it using pages, that shared pages from our audience like Selena. But we want to start a book club around the show. And we can do it initially virtually since at the moment going and meeting up every week probably or once a month or something. But definitely it's on the cards if we can make it happen because we talk about more or less every now and then how we can meet up more and at least do something together. I mean, all the Knowing Who You Are people, all the listeners and the viewers. So that could be one of the reasons. But in the meantime, the book we are reading or we have read and we really like, we want to talk about that. So at the moment, I always read, so does she. So Esther had been taking some note on a book by Angela Duckworth, right? It's Grit. So we will talk about grit today. And that's what Suhana talked about. Initially, what she was saying that there are times when we feel that there's nothing, no hope for us because we have been through abusive relationship probably, or sometimes your surrounding is not that helpful or conducive to your growth. And someone might be saying that it's not possible for you, or many times it can happen. Oh, pick up normally it goes for women in Bangladesh or any part of the world. Say, oh, no, don't study math, don't study science, it's not for girls. You're a girl, okay, it's meant for men. So things like that, how you persevere and you come out on the other side victorious. This is more about that, but we'll talk about this. In the meantime, before I get into the book part, let's read Syra's message. Oh,
She's
that's
saying, I
Suhana.
started a book 2 days ago, and I'm actually liking it. Limitless by Jim Quick. Great. That sounds nice.
Limitless. I think I know about this book. I'll just Google it. So I think it could be in the same vein. Let me see. So the book we are talking about is Grit. So first of all, the question comes. We can discuss about the topic. And there are a few ideas we'll share today as we go forward. And, next week, once we start reading, we have finished the book, both of us, but we'll share as we go along, and then we can discuss about the topic. So today, the book is Grit by Angela Duckworth. So what is grit? That's the question.
Okay, so.
Yeah. So the closest word to grit is in Finnish is sisu. So it's pronounced as sisu. The translation isn't perfect. Grit specifies having a passion to accomplish a particular top-level goal and the perseverance to follow through. Sisu, on the other hand, is really just about perseverance. So in particular, sisu refers to a source of inner strength, a sort of psychological capital that Finns, so we're talking about the people in Finland, because that's the word here, that Finns believe they are born with by dint of their Finnish heritage. So quite literally, sisu refers to the inside of a person, their guts. So that's the idea of the word grit. So translation isn't perfect, but grit specifies having a passion to accomplish a particular top-level goal and the perseverance to follow through. So say, for example, if we talk about what Suhana is trying to do at the moment, she wants to launch her album, she wants to start a business, which she's talking about, and there are some people she's meeting in the meantime. So how she's going to do that? There would be definitely obstacles in her way. And sometimes people would say, look, Suhana, this business you are thinking about is not for you. You need to have this particular quality. Or there might be some people who would say, that Suhana normally is not for women. It's more suitable for men. So, but you stand your ground. And as you're saying, as you can see, that having a passion to accomplish a particular top-level goal. And definitely going forward, we talk about how your habit and the things you work for, it helps. And also building positive practices around it. We'll go along and talk, but today we are going to talk about this book, Grit. And you see, the author is Angela Duckworth. And this page, I think this chapter is called Why Passion and Resilience Are the Secrets to Success. So you get the idea, I think. And Syra's book, I think probably, I don't think it's a novel. I think it's more like a non-fiction probably.
Non-fiction.
It's a non-fiction.
It's great.
So let us know, Syra, if you want to let us know about the book a little bit and how you're finding it and how did you come to know about this book and what interests you in a book, first of all, and how do you get glued to it? Because there's always possibilities, because people feel that we have a limited amount of time, and sometimes we feel that if we pick up a book we have to finish it, but it's not necessary, because in finishing a book which is mediocre you might miss out on other great books, because we don't have that much time to do all these things around us. There's so much commitment. And it's nice to know most of the people who call us our viewers and listeners, it's more of them are readers, like Syra, Selena, and every now and then, like Neha does, she shares a lot of interesting idea. But so far we know today probably we won't have Neha with us because she's in Ukraine. She's traveling at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
So Syra.
She says it teaches you techniques to learn faster and be able to retain information longer. Good.
Oh, it's that guy. Okay, Jim Quick. That's why I was like, okay, why is it?
You had heard of you seemed
No,
like you'd heard of it.
yeah. I mean, why the name rings a bell? I was thinking. So Jim Quick is the guy. He's the Chinese guy. I think originally he's from China, but he grew up in America. I think he's the guy. Probably. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, interesting thing. So that's the idea. Brain coach.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. He teaches a lot of brain hacks and how you can remember things, and there you can Google it on YouTube. Definitely, you'll find a lot of clips about him.
Great.
The namesake, I just book. Oh, it's a Selena. I just bought Block, Delete, Move On. By someone
Anonymous
called.
called La 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 La. Let me explain. Even the book launch, there is no phones allowed. Wow.
Wow, that's interesting. It's an experiment.
That's. Huh?
It's an experiment, definitely.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, because wow, that's really bold. Sarah said, "Yes, I'm right." So I have so many fiction recommendations as always.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
we keep them.
we do-
Put them in the message system because it's very interesting for everyone.
Because we are keeping them together, so we'll again post it like this on screen, and the book will separate them, non-fiction, fiction, and self-help book and things like that. So everything we'll categorize them and probably show you like how we do that on screen.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
know already the definition of grit. Let's go to the second part. It's the basics of grit. So here we go.
Shall I read it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We all face limits. We all face limits, not just talent, but an opportunity. But more often than we think, our limits are self-imposed. We try, fail, and conclude we've bumped our heads against the ceiling of possibility. Or maybe after taking just a few steps, we change direction. In either case, we never venture as far as we might have. To be gritty is to keep putting one foot in front of the other. To be gritty is to hold fast to an interesting and purposeful goal. To be gritty is to invest day after week after year in challenging practice. To be gritty is to fall down 7 times and rise 8.
So it definitely, I'll keep it on the screen for a while for people to read more and get to the idea. And it's taken from page 332 of the book. Depends on which edition you have. But it's more about the idea. Say, for example, we all face limits. So anytime someone who's starting a YouTube channel or a podcast, so we see people around, or even the people we like, we follow, you see they might have 1 million subscriber, or probably they might have 100,000, 200, 300,000 subscriber. And then you feel like, oh, I can never do that. Can I talk like that? And can I provide some value through my shows? What am I going to talk about? And things like that. And you start probably, and you see, okay, I'm not getting any interest out of that. Not many people are joining the conversation, and we don't have that many people that who are coming to this platform and sharing their idea with us. So that's when you feel like, okay, probably it's time for me to get out of that, and probably we should stop. There's no hope in it, but it takes time. That's when anytime we start something, the initial part is really hard. I know musicians I follow for 10 years, they even struggle to pay the whole band, and even to have round meals, like 3-course meal probably sometimes, but they're not hugely successful. Same thing, say for example, when I started learning music. So I started taking my lessons. As I mentioned, recently there was an interview that was released with Momentum Life Choices, where I gave quite a lot of background about how my life started in terms of music, and where I went for learning, and how I blackmailed my mom, saying that the only condition I'd given her, if I have to sing, you have to pay for a music teacher for me, a guitar teacher as well. So I was learning guitar and singing at the same time. But at some point, my brother was learning with me as well. So he went more for the guitar. I went more for the vocal training. But then at some point, both merged for me. So I play both now. I sing and play. But
As you will hear later in the show.
oh, so what happened initially, my voice, it wouldn't even go to the third register. And I would struggle at the time because I was going through my puberty when I started taking my first music lessons. And it was really hard. I still remember there were neighbors when I would start practicing early in the morning, sometimes 6 o'clock or 5:30 in the morning. The guy would just get up on his on the rooftop, and because the roof was on the same level with our window, so he would just say, "Stop singing, call your mom, and I have to talk to her. What are you doing? You're waking us up." So during that time, my mom supported me. So which we would talk about in the next slide, that how grit helps and what are the conditions that you need to stay on your path. So in my case, there are times when people really, and I was young, I used to get very scared thinking that, oh my God, I'm really, and someone is talking to me like that. But then the support I had from my mom, and she fought for me. She said, you go to your room, you sleep, whatever you do. He's doing in our own space, and he's going to practice. And I kept doing it. And my voice at some point, I lost it. It was mended. Then again, I lost it. It came back. So at some point, yeah, I reached where I want to be, and I'm still on the process. Every day I have to practice, and I'm trying to get better every day. It's a lifelong journey. But the thing is that I never gave up. And that's one of the things I've practiced in my life. When I'm interested about something, I pick it up. And if I genuinely find that it's interesting for me and I get passionate about it, I try to go deeper into it, and I delve really deeper. And then I stay. I try to develop myself, and that's like a life skill that I gain. And this is my way of staying in my path and trying to learn whatever I want to do and any skill I want to develop. So that was the idea of that slide, that if I put it again, you can see that. So it says, let me get back to it, what it says, that we all face limits. So in my case, say, for example, my voice wasn't with me, and people didn't like my voice to start with, but I carried on. And it's not just talent, but an opportunity as well sometimes. But thankfully, in my case, I had opportunity to learn, and I had support from my parent, my mother, my father. But more often than we think, our limits are self-imposed. So that's the thing. So I could have thought that, okay, my voice is not touching the higher register, so what am I going to do? I should stop singing. It's not for me. But I carried on. And, I used to practice quite loud. I know everyone, there are times people would make comments, like backhanded comments, saying that, oh, you're really practicing hard. But it's more about, making fun of me. But I carried on. So we try, we fail, and conclude we have bumped our heads against the ceiling of possibility, that the possibility is over. I cannot really break through, and that's the end for me. So many people think like that. Or maybe after taking just a few steps, we change direction. So we start something, then we say that, okay, shall we carry on, or we change our path? I mean, many people do that. So, and in either case, we never venture as far as we might have. So to be gritty, to keep putting one foot in front of the other. So you keep going, you keep moving, you don't stop. And to be gritty is to hold fast to an interesting and purposeful goal. So interesting, what is interesting, and how do you find what you're passionate about? We'll talk more about this one as we share the next pages or some other slides and some important part from that book. And I would suggest you read that book. Whoever wants to, hold fast to anything that's interesting to you, or be true to your vision or your purpose, as we are talking about, you should read that book. And to be gritty is to invest day after week after year in challenging practice, which is really important. And what you practice in private normally, you are rewarded for that same thing in public, which is important. And to be gritty is to fall down 7 times and rise 8. So it's more about that you're failing, but you keep going, and you don't listen to the negative voices around you. That's the important part. Right. So now, off to we're talking about it, and I would like people to join this conversation, and we can have, and the struggles you're facing, and there's something that you want to start as well, and you feel like, okay, it's not for me, and people are saying that, no, don't go for it, and it's not for you. So how you're working towards it, and what's your method of doing it. But definitely there are methodology that we'll talk about later on. So let's go for the next slide. So it's quite dense. There are a lot of information in there, I know, so we'll take it easy. And it talks about a lot of different steps. So Esther can start probably. She can read.
Sure. Here's what science has to say. Passion for your work is a little bit of a discovery, followed by a lot of development and then a lifetime of deepening. Let me explain.
So you have to explain.
Well, she says, first of all, childhood is generally far too early to know what we want to be when we grow up. Longitudinal studies following thousands of people across time have shown that most people only begin to gravitate towards certain vocational interests and away from others around middle school. Now, just to explain, I have taken quotes, not just the whole, because obviously the book itself has a lot more detail.
As you can see, we had some quotes and lines from page 332, so it's quite a dense book.
Yeah.
And it's quite a big fat book.
Yeah, but more to also show that, you know, she's talking about the science, but these 4 points isn't the only thing. There's a lot more to it, but it just gives you a basic idea. So second, interests are not discovered through introspection. Instead, interests are triggered by interactions with the outside world. The process of interest discovery can be messy, serendipitous,
and inefficient.
Not my night.
Yeah.
This is because you can't really predict with certainty that what will capture your attention and what won't. Without experimenting, you can't figure out which interest will stick and which won't. Third, what follows the initial discovery of an interest is a much lengthier and increasingly proactive period of interest development. Crucially, the initial triggering of a new interest must be followed by subsequent encounters that retrieve your attention again and again and again. That was a typo of mine. It's supposed to be retrieve, not retriever. Finally, interests thrive when there is a crew of encouraging supporters, including parents, teachers, coaches, and peers. Why are other people so important? For one thing, they provide the ongoing stimulation and information that is essential to actually liking something more and more. Also, more obviously, positive feedback makes us feel happy, competent, and secure.
So the idea, initially, we see that childhood to start with. I mean, that's what happens in schools normally when you're at the age of probably 15, 16. You have to decide your whole life that which path you'll choose, what you will study, whether you'll become a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer. But it's too early. But most of the time, the interest starts showing around middle school. That's everything is based on research here on that book. So secondly, it says interests are discovered through introspection. Instead, interests are triggered by interactions with the outside world. So the more you experiment in life and things you see, because to choose something, whatever feels right, many people end up really regretting at some point in their life. They complain that, okay, this is what I want to be. And at that time, it felt right that I'll get a job just doing that. Okay, if I become, say, an IT expert or probably a lawyer or a doctor. But many people change their path, and sometimes it's too late because you have gone too deeper into the rabbit hole, and now you can't come out of that. And it happens. I've met many people. There, like an architect I met once, and who said that she wanted to be an artist, but it was too late for her because it's a security trap, and she has to look after her family, pay her bills, a lot of issues. So third one is the initial discovery of an interest is a much lengthier and increasingly proactive period of interest development. Crucially, the initial triggering of a new interest must be followed by subsequent encounters that retrieve your attention. So sorry about that typo there. Again and again and again. So this, when you are faced with an interest, suddenly you're interested about something and you decide that, oh, that's my passion, I found it. But the thing is that, do you see that happening to you over and over again, and you feel like, okay, that's something I really find myself getting drawn to. So that's one of the indications as well. And finally, you need to have the support. Like interests thrive when there is a crew of encouraging supporters. I think it's more for the parents here. So Saira, definitely she encourages. We know how she supports her kids, and also teachers, coaches, and peers. So people who are important, they provide the ongoing stimulation and the information that is essential for actually liking something more and more. So I hope it gives you a bit of an idea about what is important in life and in terms of to be gritty. So this is what we can talk about. Let's see if anyone has any input in that.
Very deep for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I mean, I know to start with, even for Valentine's Day, if you're feeling like, okay, I want to find my perfect partner, or you are missing out, do you feel that you can get that ready-made for you somewhere? It doesn't happen like that. So as I always keep on saying, we always look for the right person, right partner. We always have this different criteria that someone has to meet to become our partner, and we have these high standards. Question comes that when we are looking for that partner, and there's a nice quote I came across. It says more in line with, become that person yourself first, because don't wait for that right person. The thing is, what are you offering? So what do you have in offer? So even when you're trying to get a job somewhere, people always say, okay, what's the salary? Okay, do they have this? Do they have that? But then at the same time, you have to explain to the employer, what are you bringing for the company or to the company, that what are you providing them, and what value you'll just give to them. So same thing, what value you'll provide to that relationship. So when we are looking for that, and it works both ways. Sometimes people might say, okay, staying gritty in the face of trouble in a relationship, definitely you persevere, you try, but there is a limit as well when you have to stop. This is my question many times, and I thought about this because every time I think about in a relationship idea, when you draw the same analogy, the question comes, okay, at what point shall you stop? And you think that enough is enough, that I cannot take anymore. So do I pivot, or do I stay? Do I stay gritty and I persevere? Or you say enough is enough. But there are indications, and definitely when you feel that your growth is being hindered, and your personality, your individuality, those things are affected, that's definitely the indication that it's time to move on. But since we are not talking about that today, I just started. So the book is called Grit. We will bring more interesting ideas from the book. So it's, to start with, is the definition, and also what are the things, the elements we need to be gritty. One thing is, choosing too early sometimes can be a mistake. You need to experiment, and the external factors are important. When you feel that things you get drawn to over and over again, that's an indication that this is something you should explore more. And this is important. And the last one is, you need to have a support system around you. It could be in the form of your parents, your peer group, your coach, your teacher, anyone. But you need to have that. I mean, in my case, I shared the story that how, despite the complaints and sometimes ridicule of people, I persevered. I keep on doing it. And it's still, there are days when I put up, say, videos of me playing live and in my home clothes, no makeup, and not even done my hair or anything.
We're not all born perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So we just do it.
Yeah.
That's the idea. So you do whatever feels right for you. And that's one of the ways of thinking about your self-worth and your confidence. Okay, enough of that deep conversation. Many people probably are leaving because of that, but it's fine.
No,
it's there for you.
No, we've got people
Not
coming and going.
Coming and going. No, but I'm saying that sometimes things, conversation like that may feel a bit deep, but as I was saying, it's a platform that it's a shared wisdom. So we learn few ideas, then probably some book ideas. Say Selena has a huge list of books. Like we came to know this nice new book by Jim Quick. What's the book called again?
it's
Limitless.
from the namesake. Oh, Jim Quick. His
Jim
name,
Quick,
yeah,
Limitless.
And the namesake by the namesake. I bought it. It's called Block, Delete, Move On, and the author, male or female, we don't know, is called La La La. Let me explain.
That's really
It's
nice.
awesome.
So there are a list of books that we are categorizing in the meantime from the comments on everyone who has read and who has a recommendation for a book and who's reading something. So that's more in line with that. Okay, guys. So now it's time, I think, probably again for the number. So someone can call us. Oops.
That's the music, but that's
Yeah,
fine too.
it's fine. So yeah, the number is there for you again on the screen. So if you want to give us a call and we can have an idea about grit, the topic we talked about, and you can let us know what you think and what are the struggles you're facing or what plans you have that you have self-doubt about, that you're thinking. Say, for example, Suhana has a new business launching very soon. She's going to Bangladesh to do this role in a drama. Then in December, she's acting like full blown as she'll have a character, like proper character, lead role. So a lot of things. And every time you try to do something which is not comfortable for you, you face certain things and the self-doubt and definitely negative voices inside and from outside as well. So how do you overcome? So Selena has a comment. What was that? If you
She said, not sure if you asked me anything. I'm transforming my room with a huge help from my sister. That's awesome.
Oh.
Selena, who's your sister's name so we can say hello to her as
Yeah.
well?
So not sure if you asked me anything.
That's really funny.
I'm
Well,
transforming my room.
We didn't, but thank you.
No,
Very
we
good.
mentioned Selena's name in terms of the book.
Numerous times, yes.
Yeah,
We've
it's the
mentioned you
book
numerous times.
namesake and the recommendation. And we said Selena has a list of books you already shared. Babu Bablu did, Saira has done,
Yeah.
and Neha has done. So
Yeah.
everyone who's doing it, we are keeping a list of and we are categorizing them individually.
Yeah.
And Selena said, not sure. Okay, I'm transforming my room with huge help from my sister. So what kind of transformation is that? Is it renovation?
Painting.
Is it cleaning? Is it, so painting comes under renovation probably as well. And Selena, Tammi.
Oh, that's
Short form of Tahmima.
Tamima. Okay, good.
So Tammi. So Tahmima, Tammi. So hi Tahmima, hi Tammi.
Concentration on the M. Tammi.
Okay, concentration on the,
Thank
Tammi.
you, Tammi, for helping Selena, putting in order in life.
Okay. And as we see, we have one of our
Oh, yeah.
acquaintances, Mo.
Nice.
So Mo has joined. Hello, Mo. I
Hi.
hope you're in. Happy Valentine's Day. We are doing Valentine's Day special. And you missed the serious part of it so far. Just, okay, yeah. Esther makes a point and she confirms that it's a Valentine's Day special. So we'd like Tahmina. All right. So that's what I was thinking because it should be more. I started with the right name. I
yeah,
said
you did.
Tahmina. Then I saw Tahmima. Okay. I
Yeah.
said, okay.
Oh, nice.
No harm in it. And you said concentration on the M. So I said, oh, sure. Not N. It's Tahmima. So, okay. So Tammi, nice helping that. Yeah, it's great to know that you're helping your sister. So what kind of transformation is happening? You can share with us. You probably need some grit. And as you said, the 4 elements of grit. Yeah, your grit should be support from the system around you. And
she's
that's
saying-
your sister.
And she's saying, I got rid of 5 or 6 bags of clothes and so much paperwork, making me very happy. Awesome.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's one thing that we also keep in meticulously, is that we keep the place very orderly, very clean. And also, everything that we own has a specific spot. So if you use something, you put it back. So the place just stays really, really sane.
Yeah.
It's all a part of keeping our mind
'Cause
uncluttered.
I used to hoard a lot of things. Okay, I might need this. I might need that. And okay, this has some memory attached to it. Okay, this is, we can find like hundreds of reasons to keep something.
Yeah.
Then I realized, say, for example, when you shift houses and you go from one place to another, sometimes there are things that never come out of the box. So they stay there. And I felt during that time, okay, there are certain things, I don't miss them at all. And I never had taken them out of the box, but still I don't feel a need for them to be out so I can use them. So I decided at the time, okay, it's an indication I can live without them. And this is how I started doing my purge. So I started purging things that I really don't need. And the other day, I think I had taken a lot of clothes and had taken to the charity shop
Yeah, same here.
because they're there, clothes, shoes as well. And it's also good that some people can probably use it. They will have some use. It's not that sometimes it is totally worn out. It's more that, okay, you don't feel connected to that style
Yeah.
of clothing or shoes. Yeah, definitely. That's a
Yeah,
very
and
good
it makes
idea.
space so you can buy new shoes and new bags
Mm,
and new pink tops.
yeah.
And
That's the ulterior motive,
well, I
basically.
mean, the thing is, he gives me so many beautiful new clothes. He
Oh,
buys me
thank you.
coats and he buys me all these lovely things. So I need to make space for that every now and then.
No, I mean, we our ideas change going
Yes.
forward. Every now and then we
Yeah.
find that we don't subscribe to the same idea or style, throughout our life, and
Mm.
things change. I mean, how many times I changed my hairdo, I don't know, or my style of my everything. I change I mean,
It's true.
I had long hair at the front, and I got slapped by my teacher in high school for that because it was so long, according to the standard of that school, very
Mm-hmm.
strict collegiate school. But then I never, only thing I never had long hair.
Mm.
But yeah, I had short hair, very short, where I didn't have anything on the sides. It's almost like a, crew cut. So yeah, now
This
it's
is
also,
good.
this
I
is
like
also
this.
short.
So you've had a sort of semi mohawk as well. You've had all
Yeah, I had
sorts.
semi mohawk.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that was
absolutely.
so short. Okay, Selena's message, if you want to read.
Oh, she says, I'm not a minimal person and I'm a huge nostalgia. Yeah, I guess nostalgic. But there were so many things I had which just needed to get binned. Tights I would never wear, jumpers that would be at the back. Yeah, exactly. Also never be worn and definitely help others way more. We sometimes don't realize how much we don't utilize. What I mean is I'm not one of those people who have just one pair of trousers and one jumper, etc. No, absolutely. I mean, you have the trousers that you need, the jumpers that you need, the stuff that you need for different seasons also. But I think if you haven't touched something for about a year, pretty guaranteed you won't be touching it again. And so
Yeah,
we have sets of winter clothes which then gets packed up and put away. And then we have
I
summer
say I
clothes.
think still one of the closets in another room. I think I can find things which I can really take it out and give for other people. I'm looking for people. You won't believe I have fresh pair of shoes still. I think with me for 7 to 8 years now. They fit me properly. I've never worn it.
Oh wow, I didn't
Yeah,
even know
I'm
that.
looking for someone uh, who would match that size, and probably someone among friends and relatives. They would like to take it, they can take it. So yeah, I have some targets, some younger ones in the family. So I'm waiting for them to grow to that size because it's size 8.
Oh wow.
So it's brand new shoes, still packed in the box, and I haven't
Wow.
opened it.
We can do a knowing who you are auction.
Yeah.
A silent auction for Ershad shoes.
No, I mean it's just for, so I just want to give it to someone who would
Yeah,
have some use with that.
that's nice.
So that's how, because my weakness is shoes as well. Sometimes I end up
Mine
buying, but
too.
I change them as well. Those styles change.
Yeah,
But
but you've changed because you were on TV, where your whole look is a very different thing. Now
yeah,
you're a Royal Navy, you're lecturer, like it's a whole different look.
yeah, things, yeah,
It's just
definitely, and
yeah.
and I
Me,
have,
I'm just pink all the time.
yeah, and I've grown younger as well, as you
Yeah,
know. So
so have I actually.
definitely with that,
Yeah,
my taste definitely changed.
yeah.
So Selena, okay, yeah, she explained as well.
Mm.
So it's really interesting. So people who are watching now, you can, as we are talking about, what are the recent things that we are talking about? What you're doing at the moment? Okay, let's start with that.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're doing at the moment that you're struggling with, and you feel that, okay, whether you should do it or not? There are things at the back of your mind, you're almost about to throw it in the back burner, or would like to carry on with this one. Say, for example, I heard a lot of time, and every time you open YouTube or any podcast, you hear the same thing. Most people start, they carry on for a while. I mean, how many times I've seen people, they're selling their mics. Why? Because they thought they will start a podcast, which never even had taken off.
Oh.
They haven't even started. And I remember buying a whole set of mics and other things for someone, so they could record themselves and do something at home as well, which they never started doing. But I had bought it. But when I had been to pick it up, and I met this person, and that person said, oh, we thought, me and my fiance, we thought that we'll do some kind of podcast, but the idea never took off. So
Oh,
Suhana.
this is so cute. So, guys, right after I hung up your call, I got another opportunity to sing live in New Jersey with the international third winners. You guys are a lucky charm for me.
Oh, we
so
are happy.
Nice. It's awesome.
Happy Valentine's Day once
you're
again.
Lucky Charm for us too.
Yeah.
You're a great contribution to our show.
Great contribution, and also you started the topic so we could say that we could talk about the book as well.
Yeah,
Grit.
it all fits in.
It all fits in, and
That's
definitely,
nice.
Suhana, congrats again,
Yeah,
and great job,
congratulations.
great
Super.
job. So, yeah, thank you. We are showered by
Showered
love
by
from
love hearts.
yeah.
There's so many love hearts.
So we have people who are joining at the moment and
Nice.
people who are watching. If you feel like you can give us a call, as I was saying. Suhana had already called from America. So if you're in England, you're definitely more of a reason for you to pick up the phone and give us a call directly. You don't have to go through WhatsApp. You can call us directly. Or if you're watching from Bangladesh, more of a reason, you can do that. Suhana says, thank you. You're welcome, Suhana. So Valentine's Day special, that's one thing we wanted to celebrate. And she would show you the theme. Yeah. Yes. See? Love. It's all about love. So sharing love, caring, and it doesn't have to be only with your partner, with your parents, with your siblings, with your friends. Like Tammy's sharing her love with Selena by helping her transforming her room and all the things all the clutter, she's decluttering at the moment.
Nice.
So that's one way as well. So how you're planning to spend it, like we have plans. Later on today we'll start and spend some time together. So that's why I got all my works done today. I was stuck in the studio throughout the day. So we didn't see each other's face for quite some time. She was in her studio, I was in mine, and we are working away. So later part of the night, because we'll do whatever we feel like.
And I bought some really nice Victoria sponge with cream. And we have something
I'll
nice
get
to bring
spoiled
with you.
tonight.
Yeah.
So
and it's not even Valentine's Day yet, so there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Selena
Selena says, my sister has one of the biggest hearts ever. That's good that you have that in your life. I have a wonderful sister too, and she has
Eva.
a big heart, big wonderful heart.
So I don't know if Tammy's up for it.
Yeah, Selena and Tammy, call us.
Call us. I mean, we'd like to talk to Tammy and both of you together, sister power. So let's see if you can do that. That'd be great. Yeah. I don't know if Tammy's your younger sister or she is elder. So let us know. I think she mentioned, I don't know. She said probably younger sister. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, my oversight. So people who are watching now, as I was saying, your Valentine's Day plan and how you will spend, because it's a thing now, people go out, definitely in Bangladesh, it's an interesting way of celebration as well. They have a lot of different events that happen, like in 31st night, and people go out, especially it's more for couples. You see everywhere they have plans, and especially snack shop and fast food shop. They will be selling a lot tomorrow. It's their Eid day, probably.
Oh my God.
Red roses. And oh my God.
Oh wow, she says, I have 5 more. This is her sister's. My sister is deaf unless you can sign. She's younger. I have 3 of them. It's me, then bro, and 2 younger sisters. Wow.
Oh.
Okay, good. So here, I don't know sign language, but this is what I do know. I love Tammy.
Okay, yeah. Probably try to, if you know the sign language, definitely so you probably explain it to Tammy. So that's the idea we were asking. So since it's a Valentine's Day special and everyone who's joining us, how you're spending the time together and what's your idea, you can share some ideas what we can do. I even shared some of the gifts that I received from Esther today, half an hour before the show. So interesting thing, what happened, I was sitting in my studio practicing and doing my work and everything that I do in my studio. And Esther was in hers. And I came out half an hour before the show because, just to get ready for the show. And she was looking at me. She was making faces. She was like, I was like, okay, why is she doing that? What's wrong? Am I okay or am I looking weird? Then I had seen that on the table, all these gifts were laid out, the cards and everything. That's when I found. So people who join now, I would like to share again. I've got this one. The idea is called, it says E&E. It was printed. And then she had handwritten this part as well. Okay,
Hand
here.
engraved.
E&E forever. But the idea is you lock it at some place or a particular place.
Yeah, I mean, ideally not something that's going to damage public property. But it's basically, the idea is that you leave the lock and you agree as a couple that your love is going to be locked and secure forever. and then you take the keys and you chuck them in the river.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And probably the place we know, it's outside Shoreditch House Street Overground station. They have a lot of padlocks there.
Very cool.
Very interesting place. And I probably should have had the picture. I'll share it next week. And this is one of them. So I have this.
He has a 48-page checkbook with different things and treats and compliments that I have committed to give to him whenever he wants it. But I can do this because I trust you completely. That's why it's not a concern.
See, you need to be trustworthy for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't give that to just anyone. Oh my God.
Oh, that's very cute. She's smiling a lot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's very nice. Made our day as well. Then what she said, I have 3, then it's me, then bro. Okay, you have a brother as well, 2 younger sisters. Okay.
Okay, great. Awesome.
I want that.
Do you want the padlock? Or do you want the checkbook?
Yeah. There are other things as well. There are nice cards as well. At least the cards could be shown, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, because there's one painting she likes. So, based on that, she had given me that card. I love that card. I mean, probably you'll like it too. The check. Ha, ha, ha. That's for me. Okay. So.
Well, this is actually my favorite.
My name, by the way.
This is Babadook.
That's her invention.
This is a painting by Gustav Klimt. It's called The Kiss. I'm sure everyone knows it, but it's my favorite. No, it goes like that.
Yeah. It's really nice. I love that. And that's okay. This is you plus me.
Yeah.
And, I love this. If you can, you can read it probably. No.
I mean, basically, that it uses the word from husband, and it says here, my favorite thing is waking up and seeing your brilliant face every single day.
Yeah, so, it's really sweet. And every sentence, one of the letters are taken and makes that. It's really nice.
And then with that came 2
my favorite notebooks,
soft leather notebooks from Agenzio. So leather, they're acid-free paper, so he can write his poetry. And hang on a sec, here we go. Write poetry, and it's nice.
So my performance, So that's the thoughtful gifts we talk about. I mean, my Christmas was fun too. So that's the idea. The idea of giving doesn't have to be something that you can literally measure it, in material value, but sometimes it's the thoughtfulness and how you're thinking, what are your plans, and what message does it convey. It's more important, as Selena was saying. By the way, did Suhana say? Oh no, she already said she needs a life-size gift from the special man. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, what is Suhana's gift? Is this something more platonic, or is it more materialistic? And she needed a whole life-size human being. I shop and gifted myself.
She wants my sweater. She wants my sweater for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It's not a sweater. It's actually a blouse. Look, it can demonstrate it. See, it's like It's like a blouse. Really nice one.
Mm-hmm. No, and it's really nice, and it's light. It's nice.
Let me know how much you want to offer for it, and I'll send it to you in America.
And pay for the,
pay for the shipping.
And pay for the shipping and the custom charges. So bad. See that?
These are money-making minds. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So now, business. It's the show for entrepreneurs as well, budding entrepreneurs.
Every week I can auction off my top.
Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, nice idea. So it's a startup. So we need more support, knowing who you are startup.
Pink trainers that I have.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
We should. I don't know.
You're coming to get it. Oh,
okay, yeah, in
excellent.
December. Okay,
Excellent.
yeah. So at least you can save the postal charges. I'm not sure by the time. Yeah, it might go down in value if your style changed and if she had worn a few times. Let's see what happens.
That's funny.
So yeah, people, whoever is celebrating Valentine's Day tomorrow, how you're doing it? What is it?
I think you should do soon. A Valentine's Day song. You said earlier you were going to do that.
I can't remember any Valentine's Day song now. I'm thinking what kind of song I should sing. But
where I can play my fantastic tambourine.
oh my God. I can't think of any
That's
Valentine.
okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Because it was more on the spot, suddenly. Because there are a lot of songs I can think of. Yeah. I'll do it probably. You'll sing a song, Suhana, is there?
Okay, well, we'll think. We still have an hour.
Yeah.
A little bit less. Half an
Yeah.
hour, actually.
Half an hour. We'll do some kind of song.
Yeah.
Suhana, name a song.
Sing a
Something
song.
easy that I can. Because my mind's not working. I have a bit of a brain fog.
You should put these on.
Because thing is, classical one. Oh my God. Woo! Yeah, I can think of a song. Yeah. Huh? So I should think about a song in the meantime.
he's getting
Esther
one.
oh
Esther can what?
oh my God, R.D. Burman. Okay, so R.D. Burman's song. I'll try to do that, and probably you can hear me. Hridoye diyeche dola. Wow, I didn't know that song. I know the song, but I didn't know the lyrics. I can do this, and I think this is an R.D. Burman song, definitely. तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा तो नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, तेरे बिना जिंदगी भी लेकिन जिंदगी तो नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा. Okay, few lines from that song. I hope, yeah, I wish I could remember the whole thing.
Blow out the mic. So.
Yeah. No, thank you. So, Hridoye diyeche dola. That was a nice song. Yeah, probably, Suhana, if you know that song, you might be able to sing that song. You can give us a call and you can sing that song for us. So, Valentine's Day songs. There are a lot of songs. I mean,
She says you have an amazing voice.
oh,
I agree.
thank you.
I agree.
Thank you. And when I was doing the weekly TV shows,
Which, by the way, just completely chopping you up.
yeah,
Suhana was talking about the first 60 seconds. You know, the gut feeling that you have about a person. And the first 60 seconds I ever saw you in real life was you were singing.
oh,
Because you were singing at an event that I was arranging. And the first 60 seconds, I met him through his voice. And I actually didn't see him. I was like, what? Who is that? That was an amazing song.
yeah, that song, it's a ghazal, by the way. And for me, was that? Oh, she's asking you to sing a song.
Oh, I can't sing.
The song I sang it last week, by the way. So probably I can sing it again. So you might remember, and it's a song from the movie Umraujan. And the opportunity I have of that song, it helps me if I wear my headphone so I know what kind of sound is getting out. Okay. Yeah. So can everyone hear me now? Yeah? Hello, check. Okay. So this song I sang, it was more of a song by Javed Siddiqui. It was written by him. He was the dialogue writer for Umraujan. And he was present. I had sung that song. It's a ghazal by Talat Aziz. Zindagi jabhi tere bazm mein लाती है हमें ये ज़मीं चांद से बेहतर नजर आती है हमें जिंदगी जब भी सुर्ख फूलों सी महक उठती हैं दिल की राहें सुर्ख फूलों सी महक उठती हैं दिल की राहें दिन ढले यूं तेरी आवाज बुलाती है हमें जिंदगी जब भी तेरे बज़्म में लाती है हमें जिंदगी जब भी. Yeah, that was the song I had sung initially for Esther. So yeah.
And he didn't even know me yet. It happened to be my event.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the 60-second. Thank you, Suana. Thank you. Thanks for the support. So that's the 60-second. Yeah, we had seen each other and she had seen me. And after that, you know, we met. I mean, but interesting thing is that 60-second, when she had seen me, the first 60-second, after that, we had, I mean, it was her event. So I had been there for probably an hour. And after that, I left and we didn't see each other for a while. And then we met again when I was going through my process of Royal Navy. There are a lot of events that was being organized and she was part of the venue. So that's how it worked. Nirobe kichukhon, please. Okay, Nirobe kichukhon, so no talk. I understand. I can do that. Great news about Miles. I commented on their post and they replied, apparently coming to London this year or next. Oh,
Cool.
that'd be great. So
Nice. Go
I didn't.
Selena.
Yeah, because I haven't seen them for a while, and especially some of the members, especially Manam Bhai, I'm very close to. So I haven't spoken to him for a while as well. So probably, yeah, get to see him, meet him. So probably, I don't know if it's for the Mela, if it's next year, because they have already been here for the Mela. So it could be again for the same reason. So Nirobe Kichukkon, the songs you request are so, I don't know these songs. I did Jala 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 once. What other Miles song do I know? And oh, it's Miles' song. It wasn't telling you not to be quiet. Yeah, I know. I was joking. Is there any Bengali songs I remember now? To be honest, really, I can't recall anything. Play it, please. It's such a beautiful song. I would play. Problem is copyright.
Yeah.
So we have been through it. I would love to play that. The moment I play that, they would just close it. So it's better to sing. That's how. Yeah, for Mela, they are coming to Dallas too, probably. Okay, yeah. Wow, that'd be great. Because to see them perform live is something else. And I don't know if Shafin Ahmed is in the band, because initially he went in, then he came out. Again, he's out probably. Oi dur paharer dhare. ওই দূর পাহাড়ের ধারে দিগন্তেরই কাছে নিঃসঙ্গ বসে একটি মেয়ে গাইছে আপন সুরে আপন সুরে আপন সুরে. Yeah. I tried and Esther was looking at me. Why did you laugh?
Because it's like, oh my god, we didn't change the mic. You're just doing it.
I just did it, just like that. Oh, mon chude
I
mon
was
chueche.
ready to get my tambourine out here.
I tried to do again. I remember, if I can remember the song. Eamon Purichoy. I'll try to. I mean, I'm just putting myself on the spot. I think this song. This is by Souls, and it's called Eamun Purichoy. I think that would categorize as a Valentine song, probably. It's very popular. It's too high. Eamun Purichoy, Onumuti Prarthona. Eamun Purichoy, অনুমতি প্রার্থনা সবই নয় নিবেদন কিছুই যে লাগে না নিজেরই অজান্তে হৃদয়ের অনন্তে অজান্তে কিছু কথা ভালো লাগা করে যায় রচনা এ এমন পরিচয় অনুমতি প্রার্থনা for Selena, Neil Noyon. I mean, I know it's really bad. I should know some Miles song, but I really wasn't that big on Miles. I mean, I loved the band, but singing their song when I used to perform, I was more into I But You, to be honest. So yeah, I know more of his songs rather than Miles. So that's the problem. And মন শুধু মন ছুঁয়েছে মন শুধু মন ছুঁয়েছে ও সে তো মুখ খুলেনি সুর শুধু সুর তুলেছে ও ভাষা তো দেয়নি মন শুধু মন ছুঁয়েছে মন শুধু মন ও হো যখনই তোমার I think I have to see the lyrics. I don't remember. I'm just doing this, every song, whatever you're requesting. I thought just sing, keep on singing. মন কি যে চায় বলো যাতে যাকে দেখি লাগে ভালো. Sohana, you should give us a call and sing that song. I think you should do that. Sohana, I know she knows all these songs by heart. So you should probably call us and sing that song for us. It's time for me to change the mic. Okay, so yeah, Sohana, you should give us a call. Okay, yeah, I don't mind listening to myself. That's really good. Yeah.
Hello again.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Sohana, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I barely can hear you. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you now.
okay. Is it good?
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay,
It's better.
perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, so Sohana, song from you probably because you are such a performer. So I think not one song, you keep on performing one after another. It's a medley.
Okay. Mon Shudu. That's the lyrics. Explain it later, Esther, what is meaning.
That's
Okay.
Okay. মন শুধু মন ছুঁয়েছে ও সে তো মন খুলেনি সুর শুধু সুর তুলেছে ও ভাষা তো দেয়নি মন শুধু মন ছুঁয়েছে ওই দূর পাহাড়ে ধারে দিগন্তেরই কাছে নিঃসঙ্গ বসে একটি মেয়ে গাইছে আপন সুরে আপন সুরে আপন সুরে আমি সেই সুরেরই টানে ছুটে চলেছি তার পানে তার বেদনায় সঙ্গী হতে সে সুর আমায় শুধু ডাকে ওই দূর পাহাড়ে ধারে দিগন্তেরই কাছে নিঃসঙ্গ বসে একটি মেয়ে গাইছে আপন সুরে.
Wow, nice.
Thank you.
So you have done all the songs she requested. She basically sung the songs.
Oh, wow.
So, and the last one you haven't done, Mon Ki Je Chai Bolo.
Which one? Oh. মন কি যে চায় বলো যারে দেখে লাগে ভালো মন কেন বাধা পড়ে না কি যেন কেন জানি না কাছে এসে পাশে বসে কথা বলেছে এ মন কারে চায় যেন না না I forgot even.
Oh, and what about the other song you mentioned about SD Burman, I think?
Oh, that's my favorite song. Okay. It's বর্ণে গন্ধে ছন্দে গীতিতে হৃদয় দিয়েছ দোলা রঙেতে রাঙিয়া রাঙাইলে মোরে এই কি তবু হরি খেলা তুমি যে আগুন রঙেরই ফাগুন তুমি যে রসের ধারা, তোমার মহিমা তোমার মাধুরী করে মোরে দিশাহারা। মুক্তা যেমন শুকতির বুকে, তেমনি আমাতে তুমি আমার পরাণে প্রেমের বিন্দু। তুমি শুধু তুমি, তুমি শুধু তুমি, তুমি শুধু তুমি। চমকে দেখিনু আমার প্রেমের জুয়ার তোমারই মাঝে, হৃদয় দোলায় দোলাও আমার, আমার হিয়ারে মাঝে। না 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 না, চমক আমি না না নে, যত মোর গান গাও মোর গান আমার তারাতে। মুক্তা যেমন শুকতির বুকে, তেমনি আমাতে তুমি আমার পরাণে প্রেমের বিন্দু। তুমি শুধু তুমি।
Wow,
Thank you.
nice.
Nice.
It's a difficult song. It has a lot of changes.
Sounds it, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh, Monet, Selena is requesting songs after songs, but I don't know any of those songs, unfortunately. Mone Pore She Phire. I don't know. Do you know that song? I,
Mone pore shade. No,
no.
I have.
I know Mone
But
Pore.
I like more folk songs. I love folk songs.
Oh, yeah, do a
Oh
folk
my
song
God.
Very
probably.
nice.
One folk song, yeah.
Hmm.
This is my favorite. I think in London, there's what's her name? She actually, she's a lady. What's her name? She does all folk song, and she lives in London.
Mm.
What's her name?
I know.
Okay,
Who are you
I'll sing the
talking
song.
about? Oh,
The singer.
she's from Chittagong, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot her name. I mean, she worked with what's her name, Habib Wahid. That album was released with him, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I believe
Punjabi Wala, right?
No, not that one. Another one. She lives in London, and I can find her name. But
Okay, if you sing that song, probably I
anyway.
would know. Let's see.
Okay. But it's old song. She actually made it new.
Mm-hmm.
So it's folk song. Mon mojale ore baula gan.
Oh, okay.
মন মজালে ওরে বাংলা গান, যা দিয়েছ তুমি আমায়, কে দেব তার প্রতিদান। মন মজালে ওরে বাংলা গান, অন্তরে আসিয়া যখন দিলে তুমি ইশারা, তোমার সঙ্গ নিলাম আমি, সঙ্গে নিয়া এক তারা। মন মানে না তোমায় ছাড়া, তোমাতে করেছি বার। মন মজালে ওরে বাংলা গান। This one.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Super.
So Hannah,
Yeah.
there's someone who just tuned in. I know he is in Texas as well.
Who's it?
He happens to be my uncle, but I call him Bhai, by the way, because we are of the same age. So it's
Ty Arifin.
T.Y. Arifin. So he's, I think he's in Houston. And you're in Texas, which part? You're in Houston as well, right?
I'm Dallas.
Oh, you're Dallas.
Okay.
You're Dallas, Texas. So I keep on mixing it up.
And then there's another gentleman by the name of Yusuf Abraham, who's a good friend of ours. He's Pakistani. He has a program called Urdu Voice, is it?
Urdu Voice,
Urdu
yeah.
Voice. And he said, hi, oh, a lovely voice.
Well, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you to both of them.
Yeah.
So, and Yusuf did some lovely recitation last
that
week.
was great. That was
Probably he can recite a lovely Urdu poem for us today as well. And that would be more in line with Valentine's Day, something very romantic. I mean, if Yusuf feels like, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So, all the people here, all the men, women, whoever is watching, because we are towards the end of the show, is there any lovely Valentine's message, Suhana, that you'd like to give for them, apart from your song, which is beautiful? You already gifted lovely songs for them, and I love your voice.
I just
Great.
realized you called us again, which means you're going to have good luck again when you put the phone down.
Another show coming your way.
So every Sunday, probably call you guys.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah. And there will be a time when we won't see Swana anymore because she
She's
would be
too famous and too busy.
Too busy. Yeah. And we would regret that. I said, "Oh
no,
no,
what have we done?
We shouldn't have picked up our
We
phone."
sent her away.
No, I probably showed up in your, radio show.
Yeah, exactly. Then you'll make a celebrity appearance.
Oh yeah, that would be a great thing for us. And probably in December when you come around,
It'd be really nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Ah,
It'd be really
we'll
cool.
do that.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys.
Awesome.
All right, so
Super.
Hannah,
Well, thank you for calling
thanks
again.
for calling us
You're
again. All these beautiful songs.
And we
Lovely gift.
We connect again next week some way somehow.
Okay,
Okay, cool. Thank you.
thank you.
Bye.
Okay, Yusuf will join us probably, and we can have probably a lovely poem from Yusuf, or Urdu poetry of love.
Do you remember one time you guys did a poem together where you sang?
That was the song.
Was that the song? Oh, okay.
I just sang that.
You mean the one from
Yeah.
David Siddiqui?
Yeah.
No, and that's right, because he did that's right. Oh my god, that's why it was so familiar.
So Valentine's Day special, we are kind of towards the end of the show, and people who join with us definitely will take more calls before we leave, and Yusuf is probably Yusuf would call us very soon. And whenever I say Valentine's Day special, she makes a point that it's a Valentine's Day
the
special, so
glasses
you know
on.
that you can't make any mistake about
Ooh,
that.
Yusuf is saying, give me a couple of minutes.
I'll recite. Let me search.
Yay!
Yeah,
Woohoo!
definitely.
I think we should get some music ready for him as well in
Yeah.
the background. Do we have this?
I will.
Sorry to throw this onto
No,
your
it's fine.
responsibility,
No,
Mr.
it's fine.
Sound engineer.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something ready for you. So.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So we'll do that. I just checked the music already. Yusuf, music is ready for you. And the lady with the glasses as well. She's ready to listen to your beautiful poetry. So, and in the meantime, all the songs, all the lovely conversation and people who kept us company. And at the same time, think about the book we shared, and we'll keep on sharing every week. This is the thing we have added. So every time we talk about a topic and there's some research, you will know.
Hey.
So we have Yusuf online.
Yusuf!
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Happy
Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
to you.
I'm fine, good, excellent.
Ah.
I'm tired. Yesterday I was in a party, came very late. So that's why I came. I joined you late.
No,
this is
thank
okay.
you.
This is like a grand finale for us now.
So after the song, after the book and everything we have done, is the grand finale would be your poetry, a romantic Urdu poetry, or a few if you want, because Urdu poetry is definitely, there are a lot of romantic poets, and it's more about broken heart most of the time, isn't it? But yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's part of
right
love.
now I'm going to recite Ahmad Faraz.
Oh, please.
सुना है लोग उसे आंख भर के देखते हैं.
Uh-huh.
The translation is people. They heard that people stare her.
Stare
with,
at her. Yeah.
I don't know what to say in English, but
Like wide-eyed.
difficult to explain.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I stepped
With
back.
the drop jaw, you can say that. Suna hai, if you can, I can turn the background music if you want.
Oh, you can. Yeah, but let's see if it comes through.
Let me do it. Where is that? Yes. There it is.
So we have Yusuf from London.
From
And,
Urdu Voice.
and also
London Urdu Voice.
London
Yeah.
Urdu Voice. That's your platform as well. And definitely I would request everyone to check that on YouTube because there are a lot of interesting interviews and Yusuf's recitation and talks about poets and poetry. So there are a lot of resources there, people who are interested in Urdu poetry. So
Very
I
nice,
think
yeah.
definitely you should check that.
Can you hear the voice?
I think I'll play the music, you just recite, it would be better. So the music would come through because I have music here. I'll do that because the music is breaking.
Ah, right. Yeah, because it's online.
Mm.
I can understand that.
We have added. So every time we talk about
Okay. So
Okay, that's
when
fine.
you're ready,
So what I'll do,
we can.
सुना है, this is Ahmed Faraz, and it's सुना है लोग उसे आंख भर के देखते हैं. सुना है लोग उसे आंख भर के देखते हैं, तो उसके शहर में कुछ दिन ठहर के देखते हैं. सुना है रब्त है उसको खराब हालों से, तो अपने आप को बर्बाद करके देखते हैं. सुना है उसको भी है शेरो शायरी से शगफ. सुना है उसको भी है शेरो शायरी से शगफ, तो हम भी मौजज़े अपने हुनर के देखते हैं. सुना है बोले तो बातों से फूल झड़ते हैं. सुना है बोले तो बातों से फूल झड़ते हैं, ये बात है तो चलो बात करके देखते हैं. सुना है दिन को उसे तितलियां सताती हैं. सुना है दिन को उसे तितलियां सताती हैं. सुना है रात को जुगनू ठहर के देखते हैं. सुना है हश्र में उसकी गजाल सी आंखें. सुना है हश्र है उसकी गजाल सी आंखें. सुना है उसको हिरन दश्त भर के देखते हैं. सुना है उसके लबों से गुलाब जलते हैं. सुना है उसके लबों से गुलाब जलते हैं, तो हम बहा पे इल्जाम धर के देखते हैं. सुना है चश्मे तसव्वुर से दश्त इम्कान में. सुना है चश्मे तसव्वुर से दश्त इम्कान में, पिलिंग जाविये उसकी कमर से देखते हैं. सुना है उसके बदन की तराश ऐसी है. सुना है उसके बदन की तराश ऐसी है कि फूल अपनी कबाएं कुतर के देखते हैं. थैंक यू. बहुत शुक्रिया.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's for Irshad and Esther.
Oh,
thank you, Yusuf. And lovely recitation. And as Esther said, it's a grand finale for the show tonight.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
the Valentine's Day special. So
you
Yusuf,
always take it to a new level, Yusuf.
yeah. So what's your plan for tomorrow? You already had your party yesterday.
Tomorrow, nothing important.
No, Valentine's Day itself.
Valentine's Day. Just sit at home and eat good food with
Oh,
wife
yes.
and daughter. That's
Yes,
it.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
And enjoy.
I've got
Good
this
quality time.
voucher from Esther, so I can use that voucher tomorrow.
I gave him a checkbook with 48 checks with things that he can demand that I do.
Irshad, that's good.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 48 pages
What's
of,
your plan tomorrow? What you guys are doing?
we already booked for an event as well. We are going, it's more like a after party thing
We're
tomorrow.
going to go dancing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Or I'm going to go
Excellent.
dancing. And I'm
Yeah.
going to drag him with me.
because she's more of the dancer. I'm more of the singer, so yeah.
Cool,
Yusuf?
So
Yusuf.
enjoy.
Thank you. And thank you very much for calling in again.
Both of you look great.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank
Enjoy.
you, thank
Keep
you.
smiling.
Thank you.
And love to all your listeners.
Yes. And we see you again soon for tea, please.
So
We'll call you, yeah?
take care, Irshad.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Call tomorrow. Take
Sure.
care.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So that was Yusuf from London,
Nice.
from London Urdu Voice. Amazing recitation by Yusuf. And this is on, as you can see, we are approaching the
It's a serious situation.
the grand finale of the show tonight. So, yeah, as you all know, Valentine's Day is a special day. It's celebrated now all over the world. It has a lot of different aspects of it. People have different opinions about it. But why not use the day just to share your love to your family members, to your parents, to your friends, your colleagues, your partner, anyone?
And I would say, if you don't have someone to share it with, then share it with yourself.
Yeah,
Since,
exactly.
it all starts with loving yourself and
And
starting
self-love
with yourself.
is one of the best ways to make yourself ready to be able to love others around you.
Yeah,
So that's very
absolutely.
important. So I think that's the best way to start. So on that note, everyone who had joined us today and shared their music, their books, all the lovely comments as usual,
Really nice.
and also your input, anything, and how you made the evening and shared the time, because that's one of the best things, as Esther once mentioned as well. This is one of the best thing one can gift, is your time.
Yeah.
And this is because that's something we have of limited, that's a limited resource for us.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, that's amazing. And you're doing it, you're supporting your own community and the platform. So thanks a lot once again, and see you next week, same time on Sunday at 6 o'clock. And enjoy tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day to you in advance, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
On that
Have
note,
a good Valentine's weekend.
yeah, see you.